AMD expected to utilize Samsung 4nm process for low-end Ryzen APUs and Radeon GPUs. AMD is reportedly going to utilize Samsung's 4nm process node for the development of low-end APUs and Radeon GPUs. Samsung 4nm process node reportedly utilized by AMD's next-gen Ryzen APUs and Radeon GPUs. The rumor comes from @tech_rev, who states that AMD is expected to utilize Samsung's 4nm node to power some of its client-side products, including Ryzen APUs and Radeon GPUs. Citing reliable sources, it is projected that AMD will rely more on Samsung's foundries in the future, which might have to do with TSMC's fabs being booked out entirely due to huge demand from other segments such as AI. Interesting. I've found out which AMD chips are being produced on Samsung 4nm. According to reliable sources, AMD is projected to initially produce low-spec APUs on Samsung Foundry's 4nm process, with plans to produce Radeon chips in the medium to long term. There are no specific products mentioned, but it is stated that the Samsung 4nm node will be used for low-end Ryzen APUs. AMD has a range of APU options coming out this and next year, such as its Strix Point, Monolithic and Chiplet offerings, Kraken Point, and Fire Range Enthusiast chips. These 4nm chips might be built for the handheld segment, which has become a popular gaming market and continues to see innovations. With the entrance of Intel's Core Ultra chips in this segment, we can expect AMD to make this market more competitive with future APUs. Previous information has suggested that Samsung 4nm will be used by AMD for its Sonoma Valley APUs, which are designed for a next-generation Steam Deck variant. There are also talks about the next-gen Radeon GPUs leveraging Samsung's 4nm node. Currently, AMD has only confirmed that its optimized RDNA 3 Plus architecture will be coming to Strix Point APU families. It might be possible that we see certain discrete GPU options based on the same RDNA 3 Plus architecture based on the 4nm node from Samsung, while the RDNA 4 lineup utilizes the TSMC 4nm process node. The AMD RDNA 4 lineup itself is targeting the entry-level and mainstream segments, so as per rumors, it is unlikely that we will see any high-end GPU offerings in the upcoming lineup. Tech_rev also previously mentioned that AMD was initially planning to produce the APUs for the Sony PS5 Pro console, but that was cancelled. The last major lineup to leverage a Samsung node for gaming purposes was Nvidia's Ampere Force RTX 30 family, which was built on the 8nm node and was separate from the Ampere HPC lineup, which was based upon TSMC's 7nm node.